Shema b'ni musar avicha v'al titosh torat imecha. Shema b'ni musar avicha v'al titosh Torah timecha. Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov.
Hello, welcome to Board and Elsha United Synagogue Online. My name is Rabbi Finn, and today we are here gathering from all around the world to celebrate Ethan's Bar Mitzvah. If you've never been to a virtual Bar Mitzvah before, let me explain how it works. In a moment, I'm going to hand over to Ethan and his family, and they're going to share some words about Ethan before Ethan is going to then do the portion that he was going to have done in shul for us yesterday. After that, there will be a couple of blessings, and I will share a few ideas, a few words with Ethan. Please, please, please comment in the box below. Send your Mazel Tov wishes, send your good wishes, tell Ethan how great he's been. And then at the end, grab a l'chaim, a drink, a biscuit, and raise a toast to celebrate Ethan, his family, and the Bar Mitzvah. So, without further ado, let's bring the family on screen. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How is everybody?
Good, thanks.
Good. I hope you're excited, because I'm certainly very excited. Before I hand over to you to introduce Ethan, let me do a few Mazel Tovs. Firstly, a huge Mazel Tov to Zoe and to Joe, and of course to Neve. Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov to grandmas Susan and Ilana, and also to great grandma Hannah. I wish you a huge Mazel Tov. Now, I'm very excited to hear Ethan read for us his maftir, but before he does, I'm delighted to invite Zoe and Joe to share with us a few words. Over to you.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ethan's Bar Mitzvah. Hope everyone is well. Well, this is not what we had planned, but we're still going to enjoy ourselves on this special day. Firstly, there are a few people I'd like to thank. Elshri and Bournemouth Shul, Louise and Josh for making this day possible. Also, Josh Antium for putting Ethan through his paces with the reading of the Sedra. Sadly, one of the family members cannot watch this important milestone in Ethan's life, my dad and Ethan's papa. He would have been so proud to share this moment with us. Ethan, we are so proud of you. You are a very special boy, intelligent, charming, with a great sense of humour, and a caring brother to your little sister Neve. You have shown an aptitude for grasping new ideas quickly and ability to summarise anything you have learned or watched, or even adding a joke to it. So now you're moving forward into adulthood with all your hopes and dreams. I want you to know that you are and always have been an amazing son who will confidently face the choices that life has to offer. We all love you.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you all for participating in Ethan's online Bar Mitzvah. Reaching countries such as Australia, Canada, India, America, Israel and Spain. I thank you all for travelling so far online to share this special occasion with us. Zoe, you look amazing. And thank you very much for making it a special occasion for Ethan. Neve, you have always enjoyed having an older brother to share moments with, both at home and on our eventful holidays, where we enjoyed a variety of activities such as cycling and horse riding. Ethan, like your great-grandfather before you, your bar mitzvah is very different from the norm. He had to have a different bar mitzvah due to World War II, just as you have to have a different kind of bar mitzvah due to present circumstances. But nonetheless, it's still a very special occasion. Ethan was born on the 19th of April 2007. He was taking his time, as Ethan does, so I ended up sleeping in my taxi until he was unexpectedly born. Like the rest of his family, Ethan enjoys his food. Ethan and Neve have also become food critics. They do not hold back on opinions, as they either love a dish or they hate it. They have given us a 1 to 10 rating for food, and they definitely don't hold back with their criticisms. I would like to thank the grandmothers, Ilana and Susan, for all the help and support they have given us, and my grandmother, Ethan's great-grandmother, Hannah, for all the support she's given us and all the help she's been helping us doing Ethan's homework. She's amazing at maths. Although only 13 years old, Ethan has been a great rock to me during the last 3 years, giving me advice and help beyond his age. Although I was very upset with him, as he was catching more fish than me last year. He learned fishing from his grandpa John. Apart from school activities, Ethan has many hobbies, such as he fixes cars at school, cycling, swimming, snorkeling, and doing crazy scooter tricks. He broke his ankle last week. Ethan today marks the transition from boyhood to the next stage of your life. I know that his grandfathers, John and Barry, and his great-grandfather, who sadly passed away recently, Gabby, were very proud of him. And I very much hope he continues the hard-working ethic that they had. I also know that his grandparents, Johanna and George, if they had been alive, would also have been very proud of him. That's my dad's parents. Ethan, I finally wish to share something with you that your great-grandfather said to me. And it was simply, Joe, I never cared about money. What I believe from that is life experience and being honest and of good character is more important than financial gain. Thank you very much for hearing my speech.
Miriam, me goed la mahane, she va yamin, but lo nasa, say Miriam, but nasu me hot say rot, by a hanu, bimid bar paran.
Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Ethan, that was brilliant. I really loved the learning. It was great to hear every single word, so perfectly sung and so perfectly said. I'm going to invite your dad back in now to do the special blessing that the father does at this moment in time. So over to you, Joe.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Finn. This is the releasing bracha. Baruch Shepratani Manasu Shelzer. It means in English, blessed is he who releases me from the responsibility of my son. So you can now get a job.
So even though you've been released from responsibility, you can always go to your parents and ask for some advice as well, and they still bear some responsibility for you. With that in mind, I'm going to invite Zoe back into the picture as well, and so that we can have the parental blessing, and Neve is going to join us as well. Okay, so over to you.
Yasimcha Elohim Kafraim Uvanashe. Yevrecha Adonai Beyish Merech. Yair Adonai Paniv Elecha Beyasim Lecha Shalom.
Amen. Okay, so I want to share with you, Ethan, a very short idea to help you as you now are a bar mitzvah, which means you're more responsible. And it comes from just before the bit that you read so beautifully for us today in the Torah portion. Because in the learning from Bahalotecha, which is your bar mitzvah parsha, we're told about how Moshe is told to gather 70 elders together, and God is going to give them all a bit of prophecy so that they can support Moses and be the leaders alongside Moses. And this is all going to plan. Moses gathers all 70 people around the Mishkan, around the tabernacle. God's presence dwells upon them, and they all start prophesying. Except for that, it doesn't quite go to plan. Let me explain. There's two people, we're told, Medad and Eldad, who are still in the camp, still with everybody else, and they also start prophesying. Why does it go wrong? How can it go wrong? This is God. God said 70 people are going to get prophecy, and it's not 70, it's 72. You have these two people who are still in the camp. And to find the answer, we need to look in the Talmud, the oral tradition, which tells the following story. Moses was told by God to gather 70 people, but that presents Moses with a problem because there's 12 tribes, and the maths doesn't add up. If Moses took 6 people from every tribe, you would end up with 72 people. That's 2 people too many. And who are you going to then, which tribe are you going to annoy by saying, actually, you guys can only have 5 and everybody else gets 6? If Moses takes 5 people from every tribe, then you end up with 60, which is 10 too few. That's also a problem. So Moses comes up with an idea. 6 people will be nominated from every tribe, and each person is going to draw a lot. And if the lot says that they are going to be an elder, they get to be one of the 70. If their card says nothing, then Moses can say, it's not me, it's God, God's chosen. So therefore, Moshe gets out of a political problem. Now we get to Eldad and Medad. They were part of the people who were nominated by their tribe to go to this lot ceremony, to draw lots. But they turned to one another and said, are we really worthy? Can we really lead? Are we the right kind of people? No, let somebody else do it. And so they don't go join, and they stay in the camp. And as a reward for their humility, says Rav Shimon, they are also granted this gift of prophecy and made leaders. But there's something else to this. They were selected to be leaders. They didn't think that they were worthy, so they didn't put themselves forward. They didn't go join in, and yet they were still made leaders. Because when you have responsibility, you're not allowed to run away from it. When you are supposed to be a leader, you're not allowed to say, I'm not worthy, I can't do it, and then hide in the background. When you're selected to do something, you need to do it. And so when you're given responsibility, you need to live up to it. When you're asked to be a leader, you need to lead. And we all have responsibility. We all have a leadership role to play. And now, even that you are bar mitzvah, it's your chance to step up, to take that responsibility, to become a leader. You don't really have a choice. You can't run away from it. But I want you to embrace it, to step up to the plate, to let your personality come through. And I want you to be able to be the leader that you can be, to influence the people around you to be better people, to influence the people around you to be kinder people, to be a leader in your friendship group, to be a leader in your class, to be a leader in your community. Because now your bar mitzvah is your opportunity to step forward, not to hang back, not to say I'm not worthy, but to grab the opportunity with both hands. And so I want to give you even a blessing, a bracha. And my blessing to you is that you will grab this opportunity of being a bar mitzvah, of taking on this responsibility with both hands, and that you will do with it whatever you see fit. But you will use your newfound position in our community to influence people, to encourage people to be better, to encourage people to be kinder, for you to step up and to become the leader that you can be. And I want to wish you and your family a huge Mazel Tov. Now, to help you remember this day, I'm going to give you a certificate. So if we can bring the certificate on the screen. The certificate says, thank you, says, presented to Ethan Cork on the occasion of his bar mitzvah. It has today's date. It says, at home in conjunction with board at Elstree United Synagogue. And as if by magic, when I hand over, There it is. So there is your certificate to help you remember this day. I'm going to end by giving you the special blessing that a rabbi gives a bar mitzvah boy. I'm going to first do it in Hebrew, and then I'm going to do it in English. Mishaberach Avatenu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov, hu yivarech et habachor habar mitzvah Eitan ben Yosef, shemalu lo 13 shana. והגיע למצוות, ועלה לתורה ל9 והודיה על כל הטובה שגלמת איתו. הקדוש ברוך הוא ישמרהו ויצילהו מכל צרה וסוכה, ומכל נגע ומחלה, וישם בליבו אהבת ויראת ולעשות רצונו ולעבדו בלב שלם כל הימים, ונאמר Amen. And now in English. May he who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bless our bar mitzvah boy who has attained his 13th birthday and has reached the age to perform mitzvot and therefore has come on Facebook to read his mafte in front of everybody and therefore give praise and thanks for all the good things that you, God, have done for him. May the Holy One, blessed be he, protect you and save you from all trouble and distress and from every plague and disease. And may Hashem implant in your heart the desire to love and revere him and the desire to do his will with a perfect heart throughout your life. And let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Mazel Tov, Ethan. Once again, you were brilliant. Mazel Tov to the family. Mazel Tov to everybody watching. Go out, be the leader that you can be. I wish you all a huge Mazel Tov.
Thank
Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Yeah, hey lanu. Oh, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Yeah, hey lanu.